Good morning, everyone. This is Rivgal. We are playing something new, something a little different. Uh, I like card games, and I've been watching a lot of stuff with board games, and I haven't gotten to play any board games in quite a while. And I came across the Pathfinder card game on Steam, and I thought to myself, hey, that's the same people who make one of my favorite board games. So maybe I'll give it a shot. It has mixed reviews, but I think part of that is because it's not a game that a lot of people will necessarily like. it's a slow-paced strategy game where you build up your characters and deck over the course of the game. So yeah, I think we're going to jump right into it here. I've got a party put together. I don't know if this is actually a good party or not, but we're going with it. Of course, I'm picking the Bard, because I enjoy Bards. And then we have Sela the Paladin, and Harsk the Dwarf Ranger. And I was kind of looking over it, and it seems like outside of intelligence, which Lem has okay intelligence, but overall that's kind of our lacking point. We have two characters with good charisma, two characters with okay strength. We don't have great strength. And then two dexterity characters, two constitution characters. Basically, it feels like a pretty well-rounded party with a lot of healing and buffs. So I think we're going to go for it. We're going to see how it works. I did do the tutorial, so we have a few extra cards in our starting decks. Each character gets a variety of cards here of different types. And after each campaign, we're going to get to adjust our cards based on the new ones that we've found and rewards that we've earned. So, let's dive straight in. We don't have any additional cards to do there. So yeah, this is going to be a strategy game. Follows the storyline of the Rise of the Rune Lords. We've arrived in Sandpoint, Light of the Lost Coast. Be happy when this place is at my back. Too many walls for one to breathe. The Inheritor guides us to humble places at times. You there. You look equipped and able. I can't get a supply shipment past the waterfront these days. That brigand, Jabrail Visky, and his thugs are robbing honest folk on the street. Our incompetent sheriff can't seem to do a thing about it. No patience for these kind of crooks. I'm in. I can stay one night in Sandpoint. We ought to be the tools of justice. Be thankful that our purpose in this is clear. Okay. So it gives us some dialogue, which is neat. If the monster's power causes you to recharge one or more of your cards, do so. Then draw the same number of cards you recharge. Okay, so that actually is a pretty powerful thing. Recharge lets us put a card back into our deck. And so if we have a thing that does this, basically it means we get to put a card back into our deck and then redraw. So this is going to be the guy we're looking for. Before we act, we have to recharge 2. So that's actually why this is an important power in this one. Because that means we get to keep our hand. He's going to have some henchmen. Again, before you act, recharge a card. There are 4 locations for this. Favored card type guarantees that at least one character will start the scenario with at least one card of that type in their hand. Yeah, I think we'll take his weapon. Sure. Skills, powers, and cards before you choose Okay. So, this one we need a wisdom or survival check, which is pretty good. And it looks like there are a bunch of monsters to take here. Um, let's see here. Dexterity or stealth. That is not something we are amazing at. Summon and defeat a random monster. That's fine. Intelligence or arcane. The first exploration of your turn. If you encounter anything other than a spell. Okay, so this is very spell heavy. This is probably going to be the hardest one for us. And honestly, depending on what or how this goes, I may add an arcane character. Apparently, bards are not arcane in this. Um, so possibly end up adding a wizard to our group just to round out that aspect. Summon and defeat a bandit henchman when closing. Okay. So I think we're gonna start with this. We're gonna go. I think we're actually gonna do this. We're gonna start out with our characters not quite as spread out, and then we'll spread out later. And part of the reason we're doing this is because we have a bard. Bards are support characters. And we would like to go... Yeah. We're gonna have Lem go last. I'll explain more about how this game works as we go. The basic idea is that we're going to have to search through the decks at each of those locations. So up here we see this location has 10 cards in its deck. Monsters, so it's 4 monsters, 2 barriers, which are traps and such, 1 weapon, 2 items, and 1 unknown. I believe the unknown is either going to be a henchman or the villain. Our goal is to find the villain by searching through each of these decks and closing off the locations. If we find him before all of the other locations are closed, he's going to run away. We have 30 turns to do this, 1 per blessing in the blessing deck. So, let's see. We can recharge this card to examine the top card of location. Not going to worry about that for now. Recharge this to add a 1d6 to a check to acquire a weapon, armor, or item, or to explore again. So we're going to go ahead and explore. He's going to start off by doing 1 ranged combat to us. So we're going to go ahead. We have to discard 1. And I think we're just going to discard the... we'll just discard a blessing. That's fine. So we have to get a 9. We're going to reveal our flaming shortbow, which is going to do... So we have a D8, a D6, and a +4 to get a 9, which it says is a 87% chance. Very good chance of just wrecking him. And we are going to just get to continue. Apparently there's little bonuses. We are going to discard a blessing to draw another one. At the top of the screen there's a check drop down. If you click on it, yep, I know. So we can pick how we want to try and get this if we want. Sure. We'll recharge this card to reduce combat damage by 1. Okay, so we'll recharge. So you can see there, recharge means the crow goes back into our deck, whereas discard puts it over here. The big trick here is we only have 10 cards in our deck, and our hand size is 5. At the end of our turn, we recharge back up to 5. Okay. think we will recharge this quick to take a look at the top card. It's a bugbear. Okay. If you have examined a location, you may click the examine button. Okay, yep. And we're going to continue. Oops. That is not what I wanted to do. We draw 3, and then we move on. Start of turn actions. So you may examine... Oops. The top card of the location deck at the start of your turn. If it's a boon, put it on the bottom. Okay, and she gets to fight a zombie. We're going to fight a zombie. You may use the character power for this check. Okay. Her character power is basically she just gets to discard a card to do more damage. We're going to reveal our longsword to do another d8. And that's going to do that. Weapons are really nice because they basically just get to sit in your hand until you take damage. We're going to discard a blessing to draw again. Potion of healing. Now, we have a 0% chance to actually get this. But it just lets us keep going. If we don't get a boon, which is the name for basically anything other than a monster, we just get to keep going. It's not a big deal. Roll success. This is a problem. Okay. Draw random new armor. But if undefeated, we discard the top 1d4 cards of our deck. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and discard... Or wait, no. We're going to... Yeah, discard Improved Aid. Wait, no. We're going to have Lem use his song first to recharge the strength ability. Recharge. And then we're going to discard Improved Aid. This is why we had Lem go to the same location. So now we have 2d8, 1d4. Really good odds of getting that. He gets a chance to recharge Improved Aid. Did not get it, so it gets discarded. That's fine. And she gets a Superior Wooden Shield. Nice. I think he's just gonna draw. This is a sneak. We have to fight. We're gonna use our Frost Sling. +1. Oops. Why isn't this working? Oh. For your action, succeed at a Wisdom Perception or discard a card. Okay. So we're just gonna plan on discarding a card, I guess? Because we'd have to discard a card to actually make the check anyway. We should be fine on those. Now we get a pretty good chance of killing the sneak. That's fine. Bugbear. We knew that was coming. Flaming shortbow. Ooh, not good enough. We have to discard 3. We're going to recharge this to reduce combat damage by 1. We're going to discard the light crossbow because, quite frankly, the flaming shortbow is better. And then I guess we'll discard the blessing of the gods. That's unfortunate. Yep. Oh, we have to bury an item? Okay. That sucks. But we do get to reveal at the end. Boots of Elven. Okay. Lots of good items, but that's actually fine. We'll put that at the bottom, yep. Oh, we get to fight the Bandit. Nice. We'll go with a Great Club. Recharge. And we will actually reveal our quarterstaff +1 because it gives an extra +1 to the attack. 9, there we go. Now we get to close the location. We have to fight a scout. Does 0 damage. When closing, summon and defeat a random monster. There we go. Leave your location, click move. Okay. Yes? Yes. You move at the beginning of your turn, so we do have to move over to, let's see, this is the dexterity one, this is a bandit, this is an intelligence. Let's go over to the academy. We drew the bandit right away. Okay. We get to recharge a card first. I think we're gonna recharge the burglar. We're gonna use the crossling and discard a blessing for a d6. Oh, it's more than a d6. Okay. So this should be fine. We got really lucky. This is a first shot at this. Unfortunately, that means we don't get a lot of the cards, but I'm okay with that at this point. You have to make an arcane check, and we will discard blessing to make sure we do that. Okay, we'll take it. On closing, you may shuffle a spell from your discard pile into your deck. Okay. Do we have one of those? Yeah. Nice. Okay. Boots of Elvenkind. We're gonna actually discard this Blessing of the Gods just to increase the odds of that happening. That's a pretty good one for him to have. You're above your hand size. That's okay. We're gonna discard the light crossbow. And continue. We're gonna move to, let's see, I think the waterfront here. Hellhound. Okay. So, add 1 die to checks with a cold. After you act, deals 1 fire damage to each character at the location. Okay, so let's see what our chances are with the quarterstaff. Not amazing yet. I think we're gonna discard a card. Oh, it's from your deck. Okay. To add another d6. There we go. We take 1 damage, which I think we're going to, let's see, recharge or to reduce ranged combat damage. Okay. So we're just going to discard the regular wooden shield. That's fine. When using a weapon, subtract 1 die. After your exploration, you may discard 2 cards to roll again. No, we will not be doing that. That seems dangerous. But we will move over here. Have these 2 working together again. 50-50 shot at this potion, that's fine. No big deal. And do we actually have anything? Actually, I think we'll just, since we're gonna have to discard anyway, we're gonna use Cure on, yeah. We will recharge it, or try to recharge it. Perfect. And I don't feel like we want to discard 2 cards to go again right now. Well, actually, yeah. We're going to discard Strength and Potion of Ghostly Form. We found a cultist. Okay. Let's go ahead and reveal our sling. Not very good odds. Where's this -1 coming from? When using a weapon, subtract 1 from each die rolled. Okay, that's where it is. After your exploration. Okay. So we're gonna discard. Actually, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and discard this blessing to get an extra one. It adds another -1, but it adds another die also. Just to make sure. And I think we're gonna continue from there. Okay, Lem's deck is down to 4, so we do want to probably keep an eye on that. Sword. Sure, we'll do a... We need a strength melee check. I really don't care that much. After playing this card, you may succeed at strength. Recharge it. Discard this card to add another die. Really don't care that much about the sword, so yeah, we'll just take it. This is going really... He's going really slow. That's unfortunate. That's okay. We'll figure out that it's the bandit next time, finally. Good. Okay, that's actually good to know also because it means we know that it's not in that deck. The villain is in one of the decks. The bandits are his henchmen that are in the other decks. Start of turn actions. What? Okay. We get to fight a cultist. We'll go ahead and use this quarterstaff. That's unfortunate. We have to discard... I guess we'll discard the longsword. Oh, do we have to discard 2? Okay. That's unfortunate. Hey, we finally got her armor. What is his start of turn action? Exchange 1 card in your hand for a discarded card. Okay. No. Never mind. We will draw. It is an ambush. We have a dexterity check here. I think we go improved aid. Blessing of the gods. There we go. We'll recharge the improved aid. And we get to explore again, though. We get to fight a skeleton. This is miserable with this extra penalty for every die. I think we're going to discard the short bow, add another die here. And the blessing. There we go. So literally, his last card is Cure. Figures. Okay. Well, at least we know we're fighting the big. We have to recharge 1 at the beginning. We'll recharge the crowbar. He gets to redraw. Apparently I have a sling. We'll reveal the flaming shortbow. He gets a +4 to that attack. And we're just gonna wreck him. Close the location. He gets to make a survival check. Recharge a card. Oh, another character at your location. That's why. Apparently we have a 50-50 shot at this. That's unfortunate. So we do have to continue through the deck. Because he failed the check. We got his armor finally. Standard bearer. We'll recharge. Actually, this works out really well. So we can recharge, I think, his Sage. That'll put another card in his deck. We can discard our Standard Bearer to keep exploring. We're going to fight with the... Oh, whoop. Yeah. Reveal. That's unfortunate, but at least we have... we get to recharge to reduce the combat damage by 2. Shuffles back in. And we could discard the Smith to explore again. That's annoying. Large chest. Apparently we get to make a melee check? We will go ahead and recharge, I guess, the burglar. For your combat check. Okay. So she can use any of these skills for it. Melee is the skill she's using, but she can't use her quarterstaff because it's not a combat check. Okay. I get it. Not a great chance, but it works. And we apparently get to draw a weapon from it. Okay. Start of turn actions. He gets to exchange a card for a discarded card. So I'm going to discard... I think we're going to discard Sanctuary for improved aid. Blessings of Pharasma. Okay. We have to do basically a 50-50 shot at this. That's fine. Blessings of Pharasma lets us discard to add 1 to any check. We can also discard to explore. We've still got a ways left here. I think we still have a whole location left as well. Yeah, nobody's gone to this location yet. So I feel like we discard this to go again. Although right now we know he's drawing Cure. And I kind of want to force him to draw Cure before I randomly end up having to discard more. Recharge this to add it. Okay, no. Perfect. Does he just get to keep going, or is that not how this works now? Apparently he does not get to try and close again until he finishes now. Okay, so next time he gets to do an ambush. Hey, there's the boss. So we know the boss is now gonna come up. That means that we're gonna have to move to the other location with him. I think I've got a pretty good chance at just beating him. Oops. I was not actually trying to do that. So, until you're new here, so I'll give you a piece of advice for free. Leave Sandpoint behind you. No one needs to get hurt. I'll make this offer once. And I must give you the same advice. I will also make this offer once. So, impasse. You should know this won't be a fair fight. Okay. So we're going to close this location. He still has a 50-50 shot at it. Nope. So now we actually could have him go to either one. That's unfortunate. We have to recharge 2 before we start. We're going to recharge this, and I guess Blessing of the Gods. That's a little unfortunate. Actually, I think we want to recharge Chainmail. We have a decent chance of drawing another armor card. We're going to go reveal Quarterstaff. Discard Blessing of the Gods. Recharge Thieves' Tools. Let's roll. So unfortunately, he is going to go to one of those other locations, but we do get to close this location. We have to discard 1, apparently. Oh, he has to discard 1 too. That's nasty. I think I'm going to actually discard. We're going to discard Improved Aid. I'm going to cast Cure quick before he goes. We're going to try and recharge it. We get to reveal the holy symbol to add 2 to the recharge roll. So we get to recharge it. And then we're going to end turn. Start of turn actions, nothing. Going to move to... Gonna move here. Okay. Bandit. That's interesting. Okay. I guess we can close this theoretically, at least. Get to recharge 1. We'll recharge the holy symbol this time. We're gonna do reveal Frostslang. We don't have to have that -1 this time. Discard to add 1 die to any check. Let's actually do the improved aid first, because we can recharge that. Nice. Oh. Did not work. That's okay. We still cleared that. We get to stop that, and we're going to re-roll to close it. Succeed. Okay, so we know that the boss is at the other location now. That worked out really well. We can bury a card from your hand to recharge a card from you. No, that's his only card. Okay. Ambush. We are going to How does he have a terrible perception? We can discard this to defeat a bear. We'll try and recharge. Apparently that was silly. Okay. He gets to explore again. It's a mercenary. Pretty good chance of succeeding. We can recharge this to add 1d6 to a dexterity or constitution. I feel like we're in good shape here. We'd have to roll pretty bad for that not to work. And now I think we're in really good shape. He gets to draw up. And now all of our characters get to move over to the woods because we know that he has escaped here. So we're going to... Oh, we have to recharge 2 first. We're going to... Actually, we're going to... 1d6 plus 1 is... So yeah, we're going to recharge our quarterstaff plus 1 and our night watch. We're going to reveal Great Club, discard Blessing of the Gods. I feel like that's good enough. I'm not going to worry about it. There we go. Okay. I yield. I'm not getting paid enough to get killed over Vinder's Hall. Right now, lad. Now give us the name of your chief. Telling you won't help me live to a ripe old age. Better take me to Sheriff Hemlock. Cheers. Okay. And that's the first scenario. I really like this game. I like the style of this card game. I find these enjoyable. Let's see, we get a free Tome of Knowledge. That's not great for him. Bracers of Protection, that one's good. I'll take that. And a Potion of Vision. Not great, but not bad. Okay. I feel like that went pretty well. We may end up expanding a bit, and that's okay. Unfortunately, we have to stash some things. Let's see, what all does he have for items? Boots of Elvenkind. We want. Wayfinder, we definitely want. Crowbar, we don't have a lot of people who are good at strength. I feel like that's probably the best way to do that. She can't have bracers of protection at all. Oh. They're like over on a lot of stuff. It's like Standard Bearer, Night Watch. And add 1 die to any check. Discard this card to explore. Discard. And yeah, we'll just get rid of the 2 basic blessings there. And I feel like that's probably not terrible, but I kind of want to get rid or add the bracers in. Okay. And I think that's where we're going to wrap. Oh, we have to banish some cards too. I'll figure that out. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.